My name is Patty Fitzgerald, and I work for the Women's Care Center Education Division. I have the privilege of being one of the presenters that goes out into the middle school and high schools and just talks with the students about how they can have the healthiest and the best relationships and avoid the heartache and heartbreak that come with some of the unhealthy decisions surrounding sex in our culture.
I taught the Choosing the Best program for the Women's Care Center for the last 5 years. I like the program because it's very real. It really makes the kids think beyond the uncomfortability of talking about sex in a classroom.
I teach at Harper Creek High School. I teach 9th grade health and phys ed and a fitness class. As soon as I was employed, the program was already in place, and so we went with it, and it's been great. It's the best program out there.
I learned that just because I haven't done anything doesn't make me feel stupid, and I literally have everything still, including my first kiss. And I learned saving it for somebody special is completely okay.
This program had a tremendous effect on my personal life. I now realize that I have to respect my body and wait till marriage. I thought you did a great job with this program.
It taught me how to respect myself and wait to have sex. I can shake off the past and start over as a new person.
Gaining Personal Strategies is geared to helping kids with high-risk behaviors. Now, high-risk behaviors can include things sexual activity, drugs and alcohol, can involve truancy, can involve abuse. I love when a child comes to a realization that they deserve better in life, and that the way to get that is by making decisions that show they respect themselves.
I'm the registered nurse with the Women's Care Center. I work in 2 different capacities, actually, in the clinic and also in the education department as a cessation counselor. They can open up to us and we can maybe help them choose better.
The kids need to know what adults think in their culture, that we think they can do this well, that we think they can do this right, that we can raise the bar for them. They can do better than even the generation before them did.
When they can talk to their parents, it opens up a dialogue with their folks that they may have never had before, and their parents are excited about it too, because it's an uncomfortable thing saying to your child, it's time for us to have that talk now. But instead, it sends their child to them with questions that they have not had to formulate themselves, with pre-planned questions, and it really does open up a lot of dialogue.
I have 3 boys in the Northeast School District, 5th grade, 9th grade, and 12th grade. I've been trying to teach my oldest son to make good choices. It's been so repetitive now that he tells me, he goes, "I know, Mom, make good choices."
I heard a lot about things I didn't want to hear, but it was all what I needed to hear. Thanks.
Before this program, I was afraid to talk to my parents about sex.
Erie County has a lot of nonprofits and social service agencies, many that are talking to young people, working with young people in the areas of violence, self-esteem, sex, abstinence. But I can say that the Women's Care Center stands out amongst many. Having Carlos come in and say many of the same things in his own unique way, because it is very unique, his presentation with the rap, and the message just is magnified 100 times by having this young, good-looking male come in and say to the ladies, you're more than a booty call, you know, but you are someone special, you're a gift, you're a jewel, and you need to demand that men treat you and recognize you as that. And the girls, after the presentations, they are always, you just see them shine.
Young man, change your habits. Detox, young woman, change your habits. Detox, young man, change your habits. Detox, young woman, change your habits. Save them sheets, what I'm saying is waiting for the one you can spend more than a day with, more than a lifetime partner beside me, more than a buddy. It's a Bonnie and Clyde thing, lovers and friends.
I tell them exactly what I tell my own children, and why would I want to tell anybody else's children any differently than I tell my own? I hold them all to the same standard.
the stuff that they would learn was so comprehensive that they would leave the classroom understanding it, knowing how to protect themselves.
Our instructor, she put a blanket on the floor, and she had 2 people come sit on the blanket, and that was symbolic of them having sex. And then, that was the present. And then she went through their past of all of the partners they'd been with and all of the partners those people had been with. And soon, after 5 or 10 minutes, our whole class was on this blanket. And it shows, if you sleep with one person, you sleep with all of the partners.
Nate was a cool guy. He came in, he talked to us about relationships and, sexual stuff and just, being a good stand-up guy and having good character. And that was important because, normally you hear about sex ed and stuff and it's just, don't do it and you're going to get a disease and all this bad stuff's going to happen. He talked to us more like a friend, like a person that is on our level, and just, he was straight about it.
The thing I love about teaching the weight training program is that in the classroom, it gives the student the opportunity to come to their own aha moment. How does this whole talk of relationships apply to them, and how do they make it work for their lives and have the healthiest and the best relationships?
If someone came to me contemplating using the Women's Care Center, I would say, what are you waiting for?
It's a great program, and I recommend it for any school district.
You hear Women's Care Center, you think, a place for pregnant girls to go, but it's a lot more than that.
The Women's Care Center equips students kind of with armor to go out into their school and to kind of defend themselves against peer pressure.
And they're so easy to work with, and they're willing to work with, and they have a sincere heart to make a difference in the lives of young people.